Well, if you're looking for hidden gems and outdoor adventures in Wisconsin, then the best place to find out where to go is listening to the Cabin Podcast. I spoke with Discover Wisconsin host Megan Christian virtually earlier this week about what the podcast is all about.
Alrighty, thanks so much for sticking around. I'm joined by Discover Wisconsin host Megan Christian. So, Megan, there's this new podcast out. It's called the Cabin Podcast. What is it?
Yeah, so me and Andrea Belke have just started a podcast under Discover Wisconsin. It actually had been running for a while, but we took it over in March. It's called the Cabin Podcast, and basically we talk about all things Wisconsin. Traditionally, before that, it was kind of bringing on some guests and stuff and talking about the things to do that week, so and so. But now we're really engaging with new guests. We've had Charlie Barons, Gilbert Brown, who was on the Packers long ago.
Yeah, so you kind of talk about, covering a wide variety of Wisconsin. Why should people tune in? Why should people be interested in listening to this podcast here?
Yeah, I mean, I think not to toot my own horn, but I think me and Andrea bring a really fun energy, different from some of the other podcasts in Wisconsin. And we talk to people all over the podcast space too in Wisconsin. So you're going to see some of those people coming on our podcast, and just kind of bonding with them about what it's like to be in this space in Wisconsin, all the fun things that we get to go experience and share with other Midwesterners.
How can people learn about it, tune into it?
Yeah, so firstly, you can go on the Discover Wisconsin YouTube channel. We have episodes that premiere 9 p.m. every Monday night on there. And then wherever you get your favorite podcasts, those episodes release weekly on Tuesdays at 6 a.m. But if you also want to see some of the more fun social clips, those you can find on at the Cabin Pod on every social media platform.
Nice, so pretty easy to find. And then my last question for you, what's coming up in these last 2 weekends of the Discover Wisconsin? I know we're almost to the new year, so looking forward to these next episodes.
Yeah, absolutely. So December 20th and 21st, we have Four Wheels and Fierce Traditions in Forest County. So that's going to be some four-wheeling fun in Forest County. They're adventuring across 50 plus miles of Wisconsin's scenic trails, historic casinos, and incredible indigenous powwows. So you can kind of go to some different communities. They'll show you the food, what there is to do there, along with some of the trail systems. And then December 27th and 28th, we have a re-promo of the Heritage Center, the best of preservation from craftsmanship to collaboration. That's a project that took place in Washington County. So that's hosted by Eric Paulson and myself. And we kind of just got to see some of the different historical sites in Washington County and the preservation that they're doing to keep these stories alive. So,
Awesome. Well, it sounds like a pretty exciting last 2 weeks to way to ring in the new year, I guess, until January, right?
absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. Alrighty. Well, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll be right back after this.